course, the stage does play a lot into it. You know, maybe that was just not a good stage for their team comp. So we'll see what happens with this next set here. Let's get into it. Somebody said Delfos can't win this set. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. That sounds a little crazy. I like it. I like it 5-5. I like both teams. I think both teams can do this. It's really going to come down to the adaptation and can the teams cohese. I've never really seen Universal 7 play that much with Capola, so there could be a little bit of a difference there. Obviously, Capola is the Squall main, obviously. So he was electing to go with Ramza with Holy to be more of a shoot-based archetype there. So we'll see what ends up happening here. So they end up sticking with the same team comp. Neither team has a true shoot on either side, so we'll see what ends up happening here. So let's get into it. Now, Promise Meadow is this stage. I know a lot of people won't say it, but I feel like it can get pretty unga pretty quick on this stage. Just because you never want to be in the middle, so you have to be around the edges, which leads to easy wall rushes. Especially when you have characters like Vayne on the field, which is the wall rush god. So we'll take a look at here. Death Chaos gets his boost off. Filio's kind of just caping around there, drawing attention from the team, looking for a spot. Okay, playing a little bit of neutral with Vayne. Okay, tries to punish. No, Garland's trying to come in and chain cast. No go. Waiting for the Holy to sidestep. Waiting until the Holy was actually at the sidestep. That was excellent. Ooh, dash neutral. Ooh, gets clipped. Ooh, goes down to Holy. That was unfortunate. He had a lot of momentum there. See, waiting for the sidestep. Perfectly punished Leonardo. Good stuff there. Let's take a look at Cod. Take some Cods on the field. Take a look at what moves will be made. Gets that raise attack out. Lots on going. Okay, making a decision as to who we're going to commit to now. Okay, gets that blaze out. Gets 700 brave off of that. Really good decision there. Okay, still playing a lot of neutral. Not really committing to anything. Earthquake's a core, good decision. Ooh, almost gets clipped by that Holy. Very, very close. So back to Death Chaos. Oh, so they go down 2 stocks very early, but they do have summon lead. So right now, Delfos should ideally be trying to get the core, even though they're not going to be able to summon, so that they can really just, you know, put this match in the casket. Oh, dashes right into the Holy. That was unfortunate. Let's take a look at Filios. Ooh, nope, not able to evade the Earthquake there. Now they're going to be able to get the summon on. So when the other team has, you know, summon advantage and you get knocked down or you die, that's a free summon, obviously. So we'll see if they can change the tide with Shiva. Shiva being such a powerful summon, really anything is going to be possible. Okay. A lot of Holy going off. Now that's the thing when you have 2 Ramza users, it's hard to know whose Holy is who. They get the spell good there. Now Team Delfos is bleeding, so they could definitely lose right now. Capola is really looking for that Holy Snipe. Gets it, goes down. So Filios is down. Death Chaos has got a bit of life back. Oh, holds him. He's dead. See, that's what I'm talking about. Run! Yeah, okay, so he'd rather take that 1300 anyway than the kill Brave off of Garland. So, good decision there. Capola shouting again. It's now Super Saiyan. Ultima doesn't go. So Garland has Kill Brave, so let's take a look at him. He has Kill Brave, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they approach this. A lot of neutral being played. If I was Team Delfos, I'd be pushing for the crystal to see if we can try and stabilize this match. Yep, reads a sidestep, gets clipped, goes down. See, the decision making there to not get the crystal as soon as possible, and the crystal was up for it a long time, and they opted to not get the crystal, and I think that ultimately cost them that game. So, let's see what adjustments will be made here. Okay. Getting his boosting going. Okay, playing some neutral here. So Cupola opts not to go for Galvanize, just goes for Shout to get right into the match. You know, every second that you're sitting there charging, that's a potential 2v3 situation that you're putting your teammates in. So I understand the decision there. Oh, good stuff there. Very good ultimate there. Gets 2 for 1. Ooh, okay. Gets wall rush. Yep, Garland coming. That was weird. So Garland came from behind. He's looking for the punish, and Holy is just going off. Death Chaos on life support now. Has 300 Brave. So we have Brave. Yeah, so goes down. So now Brave Fantasy sitting at Kill Brave right now. On a few members, so we'll see what happens. Again, the core's coming up. You see here, Universal 7 is doing a much better job on getting that core consistently. But now again, he does have Kill Brave, so let's see what decision will be made here. Yep, gets the 3k off. It was better to let him get the HP attack. Now we have Cupola on life support as well. Let's take a look and see what he opts to do. Tries to get the summon out. Has to sidestep the Holy. But if you look right directly in front of him, it's one of his teammates is about to get wall rush. So let's see what decisions are made here. Ends up going down to the contempt anyway. Doesn't matter. Oh, then it's snowballing right now. So Cog also went down to Mirage Drive. Somebody's getting a wall rush right now. And I think that's it, guys. Yep, that's it. That went way left pretty quick. Their whole team died within the span of, wow, 20 seconds. That was just really unfortunate. But, you know, it all comes down to decision making and looking out for your teammates and stuff like that. And there was a lot of peels happening, but it looks like Delfos got the better of those situations at the end. Okay, Shout on the field. He's going to opt to go for Galvanize, as you see here. Philios off to the left, trying to be as annoying as possible to kind of draw the attention away from his other teammates while they do their thing. Okay. Brave Fantasy. Okay. Gets the knockdown. He tried to do a holy 600 Brave to punish him for that. No go. Wall rush. Oh, loses all. Wow. Ends up getting Mirage Drive. I honestly didn't even see Filio sneak in there. He got in there and did that Mirage Drive pretty quickly. Okay. Let's take a look at Cupola. Alright, so he got wall rush. Got saved by Kuja. Really excellent kill by the Kuja. Holy out on the field, does not connect. See who Cupola opts to go to. Ultima gets wall rush. Ooh, that's absolutely murders his Brave. So now Death Chaos is sitting at 3k, and he's gonna look to snipe somebody to really put this in their favor. Preferably probably Incognite. Yep, so somebody ate that 3k Holy. Now Garland is sitting at Kill Brave as well, but he only has about 800 HP. So he's going to have to play a little conservative despite having such high Brave. So right there, oh, beautiful sidestep. Let's see what Kuja's going to get up to. Nope, Contempt doesn't go. So Team Delfos does have the summon, but they're going to look for a kill or a knockdown before they go about doing it. And again, Garland's still sitting at Kill Brave, guys. All right, so somebody does go down, but he does also go down to Symphonic Force. So you're going to have to look to regroup. Yeah, summon. Now, this is a dangerous place because Team Delfos is bleeding. So this can easily snowball in either direction. Again, this being match point for both players. Yep, gets nice hold, Earthquake for your troubles. Symphonic Force does not connect. A little too choreographed there. Philios comes in, tries to punish Kuja, no dice. Alright, so Death Chaos, he's being the actual shoot on this team. He's going to be able to play back a little bit more without having to commit. Garland does go down, and Death Chaos does also go down, but both team members are at full health, and every member of Universo 7 is at about half health. So it doesn't get much off of Judgment Bolt, unfortunately. Both teams kind of low on Brave. So let's see what happens here. So just like that, Filios ended up with 3K. He did get hit a little bit. Goes for no, Mirage Drive does not connect. Death Chaos now sitting at 4K, so he's going to get... Ooh, excellent clip by that Puja. Leonardo, he was right there. Knew what he wanted to do. Perfect punish. Oh, excellent peel by Brave Fantasy. That was good stuff. Does Ultima... Oh, that was a very close match. So Filios went in and Mirage Drived him. Very good stuff on that front. Good stuff to both teams there. Again, these matches are extremely close. There really isn't any blowouts or anything like that. Both of those matches could have went either way. Now, what I'd like both teams to do is to take a moment, figure out what's going on with Team Delfos. They should take a moment and discuss why they're, why it's being so close. And Team Universo 7, they need to take a moment as well and figure out exactly what's going on as far as closing the set out, because you're coming so close within both sets to be able to actually close it out. And give me one sec, there's a bunch of people in here. Sorry if you see this, guys, you're definitely getting kicked. If you want to watch in the lobby.
Nice.
Ultimate weapon's fine. I play with him enough. Hold on. I'm gonna tell him not to start. I had to kick those people from the lobby, so... So they're going to DC and come back in. What's going on, guys? I am still watching the chat, but I'm trying to make sure that these guys know what's going on. Oh, 15. Alright, so sorry about that brief intermission. People snuck in the lobby, so I had to kick them, and that caused me not to be able to look at the match when it was actually starting. So, we are going into match 3. Now, both matches have been insanely close, like razor thin close. So I'm really interested to see what changes will be made, honestly, from both teams, because they could have went either way. Team Delfos could easily be at an 0-2 deficit right now. So I'll see what's going to end up happening. I don't think there's going to be any sub-ins just yet. I think this is going to be the teams that we're going to see. And, you know, very interesting. Both teams not rocking the archetype of a shoot. You know, not an actual shoot on the field at all, which I think is making the matches be a bit more aggressive. I think that's why things are being able to snowball so quickly. We don't have that shoot there to kind of cohese the entire match together. Things can go very left very fast. So now we're running it back at Promise Metal, and same team comps, same characters. Let's go. I like this song actually.
Soon you shall know eternal pain.
I need prove nothing to the likes of them.
Okay, so Brave Fantasy throwing some, I don't know what they're called, javelins, for lack of a better words. Death Chaos getting his boost off. Filios being annoying for the other team, playing the role of speed. Okay, let's take a look at Kuja. Now, I felt like Kuja made really, really good peels in the other game. He was really there for his team, but just was not able to close it out on certain instances. Okay, whoa, that was very interesting. So he dashed up point blank and did nothing. And I think that threw off Death Chaos. Gets knocked away by Brave Fantasy. Garland right there in the middle of a 2v1. Gonna lose his Brave. Yeah, gets knocked down from 2k. Oh, Mirage Drive going off. Gets the early clip. Not too much damage. Now Kuja gets the break for that. Now he is at 3k. Or was at 3k. And gets contented for 3.3. Okay, let's take a look at Cog. That's what he's up to. Gets that Blaze out. Gets up there. Ooh, gets sniped by Holy. Kuja going down. Holy going off everywhere. So again, Brave Fantasy waits for him to try and move, sidestep, and Contempt really right there on the nose with being able to snipe that out every time. So let's take a look at Capola. Gets set up by Filios. That was a fantastic stagger sequence. Once you get staggered like that in this game, as everybody knows, you are opening yourself up for free HP. And it's pretty much a bad situation at that point. So he got set up beautifully there. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning, both of these team comps are pretty aggressive. So these matches are blowing by very fast, and that can be kind of a little tilting for some people. It's hard for you to kind of get your bearings and figure out what you're doing wrong when the matches are going by so damn quickly. Okay, so Filios out there, trying to draw the attention of the team while his teammates trying to put some stuff on the field. Let's take a look at Leonardo. Okay, gets that clip on Death Chaos real early. Good stuff. Galvanize on the field. All right, so he is a core specialist. He waits for the core. He's right there in order to, when it comes up, he knows exactly what he's doing. Yep, clips him. Oh, he only takes 1,000 damage for that, so not too bad. Brave attack by Garland gets punished by Phil. Let's see what decisions and cognition we make. Oh, dashes forward, dashes back. The recovery frames from the dash back gets clipped by Mirage Drive. Excellent read there. Alright, so yeah, Contempt doesn't have much tracking in the way of vertical, so he just shield drops and gets out of there. Beautiful punish by Capola, but he does die for it, unfortunately. That was an extremely good punish with Holy, but he did lose his life for that. So, but they do still have core advantage. Core coming up right now. Oh. Yeah, so, oh my god. So, it's hard to, Holy is just going off on the field, so the core's still there. The ops get it, good stuff. Get the core. That was a little weird. His attacks weren't really doing anything. Death Chaos on the field. They're going to try and summon someone I feel like is going to get punished by Holy. Mirage Drive. So that match was exceedingly quick. I think both matches took less than 3 minutes. So, again, I'm not sure really what changes will be made by Universal 7, but that right there was really quick. You can tell that they were where they needed to be, and they just shut it down very quickly. Now again, that was Promise Metal. Promise Metal can be a little Unga sometimes. I know a lot of people like to say Alexandria and the Rift are the Unga, the de facto Unga maps, right? But there's a lot of other stages that can be a bit unforgiving. This one in particular. So that's going to put Team Delfos at 3-0. Alright, so let's see. It looks like, yeah, so Team Universal 7 not going right into it. This is fine. I do prefer when teams take a little bit of a break, have a discussion, figure out what's going on, figure out what is going on with the matches. You know what I mean? Figure out who's being enabled and stuff like that. So Strife goes in. Now, we have not seen him, so this will be their one and only sub. So we have Strife. He will be with them for the conclusion of the set. So if things are going really good, they can't sub again. That's it. So Strife is in. I'm going to imagine, I think he has a Cloud avatar, and his name is Strife. I'm going to imagine that he plays Cloud. So I think that means that I wonder if Capola is going to switch to Speed, or what's going to happen here. Okay, so Capola's sticking with Holy. So now they have a double Vanguard comp on this stage. This stage, it's not Unga. There's a lot of space and stuff like that, but two Vanguards I feel can definitely work on this stage.
Don't get in my way.
It's small enough that they can be in your face a lot. So let's see what changes will be made. Of course, Team Delfos sticking with the same tried and true. They have one. Alright, so let's take a look at it. Tornado coming out. We're going to take a look at Strife's POV since he is a new player. Playing some neutral here. Getting some tornadoes out in the field. Very, very high durability and stuff like that. Really good at racking up Brave early in the match. Nope. Oh yeah, perfect challenge there. He says, oh, you want to come to me? I'll challenge you for that. Does end up getting Holy punished though. So it's good to let the opponent know that, hey, you know, I will challenge you. So Capola also did get hit there. He's rocking 2700 Brave right now. So tries a Holy, no go there. He wants to try and get this off while he has Brave on his hands. Core's coming up. Okay, he does Earthquake to Core again, and he ends up getting the hitbox there. Does clip Brave for some damage as well. Yep. Again, perfect setup. 1-2 by Brave, straight into Mirage Drive. Excellent work there. I believe he actually got clipped by Holy, so right now Capola on life support, Incognite running a little low, so let's see what decisions was made. They do have core advantage though, so that's very, very big. They can keep it together, keep your team comp, keep together. I'm not really seeing them two together. They look separated quite often. Gets Mirage Drive, no Holy coming to save, no, not able to save him with Holy. So they're both down, so now the core is free for the taking. See what they're going to do. So that's it. Very aggressive in your face. You have Death Chaos in the back, just clipping constantly with Holy. Really makes you second guess committing. Really early punishes on Capola really took him out of the game. He wasn't really able to be in people's face like that because he had so low life. So let's see what happens here, guys. Woo! Runs right up to him and says, F off. Mirage Drive. Weird. I think that's a glitch where it doesn't come out. He didn't even get the lunge. That was a little strange. Holy Punish? Yep, Holy Punish is the Holy Punish. Bad trade for Death Chaos. He takes the worser of that two trades. Free Fantasy out. Ooh, okay. Excellent stuff there. Oh, good stuff. tries a Braver, gets interrupted. Generally, Braver does not lose to too much things in this game, so whatever button he pressed was definitely the right one. Ren shield on the field. Throwing some tornadoes out. Now they can really rack up a lot of Brave very quickly here with this Ren shield on the field. Gets Mighty Strikes out, so any hit that they do is going to do a ton of damage. Now this man is glowing orange, so he is going to be a factor. So sees his teammates coming to peel for him. Really good awareness by Strife there. Turns around, doesn't commit to the HP. If he had committed to the HP, he'd probably be dead. So very good awareness on his run. Alright, so Shiva is now on the field, so they can definitely push now. They have, Strife has very, very high Brave, so let's stick with him. Wow, loses half of it in one blow. That's really unfortunate. Holy on the field. We got the pull out here. 2K is in shout mode. Let's see what this is. Ooh, goes down. That's unfortunate. Garland does go down. That's probably the worst thing ever is to go down during a summon. If you go down during a summon, you lose a lot of ground. Now he's being set up here. Still being set up. Oh, gets a PB. He's going to lose all that. Yeah, loses all of it. Wasn't able to do the Holy Punish, but he does get clipped by Cross Slash. Now Team Delfos is on life support. So they need to play a little conservatively here. Anything will kill them. So it looks like they're probably going to try and stall out for the core. That's probably the best thing to do here. Stall out. Yep. So Philios comes in, gets separated. Holy does not connect. Very fortuitous there. Does Holy does not connect. So they are pressing in. However, they are still all pretty much bleeding except for Death Chaos. He's getting his life back. They're all HP regen. Okay. Ooh. Tries to get the core. Now you see, Helios was trying to get the core by himself. I felt like all three team members should have tried to get the core there to reduce the risk for him. Does get clipped by Holy. Holy on this stage on Orban Monastery, it's just, you know, we are at church right now. So right there at the end, Brave Fantasy does get the double kill to close out the set. So right now, throughout the set thus far, that is going to be 3-0 so far. Yeah, Team DLC. No, excuse me, 4-0. Yeah, I was thinking out the Promise Metal threw me off. I was like, yeah, they played on this stage twice. So it's actually 4-0 right now, guys. So they've already subbed in once. I'm not sure about their team comp. Realistically, I don't know if somebody actually does play a true shoot. I want to say Incognite actually used to play Onion Knight. Somebody used to play Onion Knight on their team. But no true shoot, and I think that's really hurting them right now, because Philios and Brave Fantasy are really working really well in tandem, just setting people up, and also Death Chaos with his punishes and keeping those two safe throughout the entire match have been insane. Capola's had really good reads as well with Holy, but it's just not able to compete at this current moment. Yeah, Brave Fantasy's Vayne, I have not really seen it, but I'm seeing it now. And his setups, his 1-2 is just really good. 1-2 right into Mirage Drive. It's just insanely good. Alright, so we are leading into potentially match point here for Team Delfos. We're going to see what changes will be made by Team Universal 7. As I stated before, I do think that this is more 5-5 to see kind of what happens here. Team Delfos putting on a clinic right now. I'd like to see some adaptations, some changes made to make this a bit of a longer set. I like to see both teams do quite well. Nope. So let's take a look at Stripe. He is the newer player in this series. Doing some tornadoes and stuff like that. Not too many connections here. Other team is avoiding it. They do have Galvanize, so he's building a little bit of Brave here. Oh, almost gets Mirage Drive for his troubles. So Brave Fantasy comes up and does a dash attack right in his face. Gets some Brave off of that. Yeah, gets Holy punished. Now he committed the cross slash there. That was very strange. He fully committed the cross slash there. It looked like the opponent was already well out of range. I'm not sure if he meant to charge it and accidentally let go. But I think that might have been an execution error. Okay, so try to do the earthquake. He does manage to clip. Filio's coming in from the left side. Good stuff there. Blaze on the field. Ooh, Holy out. Ooh, 450 damage. Not too much now. Let's take a look at Capola. Now, Capola has 4K, but he does not have his shout mode. So he's going to look to maybe try and buff himself. Nope. Goes straight for Holy. So they are summoning. Good decision there. It's better to let him take the kill so that somebody's actually down. Now, if you saw there on the other side of the field, you had both players back there summoning, so, you know, it was considered an acceptable loss to let him die in order for the summon to get off. So now Ramu is on the field. Now, Team Universal 7 is bleeding. Let's take a look at Incognite. Oh, good stuff. 1-2 from Brave. Does not follow up. Holy off on the field. Both teams have pretty low Brave. Good stuff. Ultima out. Oh, ooh, yeah. He got clipped. He was being held by Judgment Bolt. He had Contempt in his face as well as Holy underneath him, so that was just a bad situation in the end. Capola's gonna look to shout also, so he can get into his God mode. Character's very limited without that, unfortunately. Managed to smash rock, does not get the wall crush there. Oh, good stuff. Nice target switch there. Now, Capola's sitting at 4K, does not get the snipe on Filios. That's what he was looking for. Brave Fantasy just coming in. Kind of probably, that setup probably wasn't true. This kind of just worked out for them. Look at stuff there. Okay, so Mirage Drive going off again. Now Garland just went down. So now Team Delfos has already burned their summon and lives are even. So they're going to be looking to back up and trying to summon. Yep, exactly what they're going to try and do.
Orange lances the lights through their hearts.
With them summoning now, they can easily turn the tides here. They don't have too much in the way of Brave, but we will see here. Okay. Ooh, no go there. Tries Mirage Drive, no dice. So Capola's sitting at 4,700. Brave Fantasy, so it's going to be who gets hit first. Brave Fantasy loses his Brave. Oh yeah, the Rain Soul Holy, good stuff. Beautiful setup. Okay, it's knocked away. Ooh, nope, gets killed by the teammate. That was a beautiful save. That would have been the end of the set right there. Take a look at Filios now. This Garland does have the Rain Soul too. Oh, gets clipped unfortunately. Capola's sitting at 3,200 now, so he's going to be looking for a Holy Snipe as well. So it's going to be really, you're going to have to be critical of their positioning. Any overcommitment, they are going to get Holy and they're going to lose this match. So Filios is pushing in a lot, which was the wrong thing to do in that front. You really don't want to push into a 1v3 when you have all the teammates are right there, and all you have to do is just a stagger in order to kill you. So that was probably a bad call there. I think he might have just been a little antsy to close out the set, and that cost him the set. Okay, so A little bit of adaptation happening here. Capola was really, really clutch in that match. He got off 2 4K holies, which is a lot. Capola going off. Ooh, nice challenge from Capola there. Very good. Great fantasy. Nope. No dice. Gets drilled by Garland. Beautiful punish. Walked right up to him and opened the door. Said, you want to do that holy here? Here's an HP for your trouble. Does cross slash? Gets punished, yeah. They've seen too much of that. So he does manage to save his teammate there. Mirage Drive going off again. So really, trying to commit to any HP attacks when there's holy on the field is really dangerous. You really want to make sure that the ROMs is occupied before you commit to any HP attacks. So just like that, Cloud takes down Philios with 4K on a cross slash. Mighty Strikes, yep. Ooh, okay. He's getting a ton of Brave. All he's doing is sitting back there and throwing Ultima with Mighty Strikes, and he lost hard Brave, but he was at 3K at one point. Excellent read by Capola, good awareness. Now yeah, very smart. Nope, dies for it. He tried not to commit to the wall rush with contempt, but Capola was just sitting there looking at him the whole time. So he was waiting for him to press a button, which he did, and he punished correctly with Holy. So beautiful stuff there. Really, really good. Okay, knocks him away. Ooh, no go there. Oh, nice and feeble call there, and nice holy call out. So again, Team Delfos in a really bad position here. Down 2 stocks, however, they have burned or summoned. They're pretty healthy as far as life goes. So they want to try and just even get 1 kill out the way before they get summoned, so that they can rely on remove to try and help get you summoned. Now you see there, teammates. So Garland has 4,500 and Capola. Don't do it. He's gonna get holy. You got extremely lucky there by not getting holy. Alright, I would try and definitely get some of this Brave off of Capola. So yes, 3,300. He would be the ideal candidate to try and set up. So they have summoned. You're going to look to back off here. Oh, no, he dies. He dies from cross slash. So you see there's a bit of adaptation happening here. There was a little bit too many instances. Whoa. Super Cloud there, guys. There was a bit of too many instances of them going a little too aggro. And I think that came back to haunt them. So they were quickly down 3 stocks, and again, they got the summon off again first. Which, you know, Shiva in tandem with Holy, that's like an auto kill almost. So let's see what changes will be made from Team Delfos. Again, they are up 4-1 right now, so excellent stuff. Universal 7 putting a point on the board, and this is what I want to see. I want to see some competitiveness. I don't like to see blowouts or anything like that. I like to see adaptation.
Well done.
No, don't.
Stay close to. Stay in loose formation. Stay in loose formation. Stay in loose formation.
No, don't. Ready up.
Stay in loose formation.
I was wrong. Well done.
Okay. So, our third time getting Promised Metal in this set. Philios opting to go for Titus. That's a little interesting. Maybe he feels like he doesn't have to commit as much with Titus. Maybe with Spiral Cut, I think that's what he's running, as opposed to Mirage Drive. Mirage Drive did get punished an awful lot by Holy, so maybe he's not liking that. Again, he's a really good Titus. Don't play him quite as much. Normally he's on his Onion Knight and his Lock a lot now. But talented player that can only play a lot of different characters, specifically speed. So goes in, gets the pill, good stuff there. Ooh, nice evasion there. Ultima, not gonna go. So let's take a look at Brave Fantasy. Brave Fantasy's bleeding already a little bit. He's already eaten 1 HP. Now the core is coming up. Now, yep, HP is a core. Philios gets equipped for that. He does get the punish though. Capola actually opting to go with Earthrender now. So early on, Team Delfos is bleeding. They're gonna have to really make some really clutch decisions about how they approach this matchup. It looks like they have definitely figured something out. Team Universo 7 has definitely figured something out in regards to how they're playing. Brave Fantasy sitting at Killbrave, but he is almost dead. He has 540 HP. Throws it, no go, gets wall rushed. And again, the core coming up. Strife allowed to just get the core uncontested at all, and allow him to get that summon out. See, and then when you have a summon as powerful as Shiva, you can't let them get that all for free. He went and got the core uncontested. Literally nobody else is even targeting it. So they're gonna have to do much better on that core if they want to close out the set. So he goes down. So he goes down to a Holy Punish. Again, they are bleeding. They're gonna let the HP regen is on the field. Almost gets cracked by Earthquake, no go. Earthrender, yep, manages to clip Philios, he's down. Now, yeah, that was a bad contempt. Brave Fantasy tried to go with contempt there, no dice. So the adaptation is real, and I think he's going down as well. So this is what I'm talking about when I say core awareness, and when I'm talking about, you know, you can't let people just get the core uncontested. That entire sequence was possible thanks to Shiva. So when you let people just get the core uncontested and get that summon off, you're putting your team at such an inherent disadvantage. It's not good, guys. You gotta really be on top of that core. Such a game-changing mechanic that just letting people get that core is not a good idea. Ooh, beautiful stuff there. Brave Fantasy waits for the Earthquake, does not panic dodge. Managed to get the dodge off. Becomes a non-issue. Alright, so let's take a look at Cog. He's running a little low on Brave at about 300. He could easily be a candidate to get equipped for a break. Focus on him. Nope. Ooh, beautiful punish there. So he Earthquake the core, you know what I mean? But he did get punished for it. You know, when you do something so often, it becomes choreographed. They know he's going to Earthquake the core every single time. And that leads to him getting punished for it. Does Earthquake, no go. Capola doing work. Now he's running much more of a Vanguard, a pseudo Vanguard, I should say, with this Ramsa now. He's not running essentially shoot with Holy. He has Earthrender, which is really fantastic HP, but it doesn't have nearly the range or the tracking of Holy. So throws out another Earthrender, no dice. So let's take a look at Cog. Cog is sitting at 5k. So again, they get the summon off again first. Not really as uncontested as before, but they do manage to get it off. They have consistently gotten their summon off every single time first. And that has been kind of turning the tides in their favor. Does Earthquake, no go. Doesn't die for it. Well, yeah, it doesn't die for it. Does get punished. Got a lot of punishes going off here. Yep, Holy is just raining down from the heavens.
Victory shall be ours. I'll never be stopped by the likes of you. I will find you and flay you. Victory shall be ours.
Take a look at another view. Okay, Capola's sitting at 4k. That has been the story of the set. Capola's sitting at 4k constantly. So he's boosting again. Julio's coming in to challenge. Nope. Props to block and not going to get his shout out. Garland able to kill for his teammate. So you see here, with him running this Vanguard comp, he has a lot more synergy with Garland now. He just kind of get holds a little bit easier. He can actually be in the fray a bit more. Okay, gets Holy. Gets Earthquake. They both go down. Again, no summon for Team Delfos quite yet. Does HP regen? Are we going to look at a Dispelga? Not yet. They should really be staying back. They should really be playing back. Yeah. They went in. There was no reason to be that close. They had 2 stocks, so it wasn't like it was a final push to close out the set or anything like that. Falling all the way back and waiting for the core to come up would have been the ideal option there. They had already popped HP regen, so literally all they had to do was sit back, recover some life, and play defensively. But they overextended, got punished, and now it's a 4-2 set, where it could have been potentially that the set could be over already. So Universal 7 showing that they are no pushover, and that they're in this set. A lot of changes being made. So they added Strife, and also Capola has switched from a Holy user over to Earthrender, which I think is making a huge difference in this set, honestly. So this is what we saw more or less last week. We saw Team Garbage make a hell of an adaptation and bring it all the way to 4-4. Not sure if that's going to happen in this set. Again, they do still have the substitution available. So we'll see what changes will be made here in a moment. So, again, let's see what changes will be made in this set. Talk to me, chat. What do you guys think they need to be doing differently? All 3 stocks are in the summon. Yep, nice turnaround. They're making some really, really excellent decisions right now, which is really helping keep them in this game. So again, a lot of it's going to come down to the stage. That stage is unforgiving. We saw it work out in Team Delfos' favor 2 times, but this 3rd time, definitely went for Universal 7 in that set. It was really, it was really unforgiving. A lot of Earth Renders clipped, a lot of good decision making, a lot of great holds from the Garland, and they were exactly where they needed to be. So I like this. I like this a lot. I like that this is being a much more competitive set. Oh, goes? Oh, okay, so we got DCs. Okay, that's fine. Eden, that is actually my jam. I love playing on Eden. So obviously we got DCs, so we're going to play it out.
Rest assured, for I'm here. If endeavored, it can be done.
Okay, so they're back in this thing. Just waiting for everybody to get back in here. Yeah, so they changed. They were aware of it. Yeah, Capola called it out almost immediately that they had switched characters. They're on top of it. So now they're stuck with these characters until the end. Now they can change how, you know, the HP attacks and stuff like that, which is really good for a specialist like Ramza because he can fill a lot of roles. But, you know, once he picks that HP, that's it. Now, I'm really going to be interested to see what changes Team Delfos is having. I'm not in the VC or anything like that right now. I can imagine that. There's really probably some frustration now. So we'll see what changes will be made. It did look like he opted to go for Onion Knight. Onion Knight's probably his second best character after Locke. And he, with Onion Knight, he can zone the hell out of you. You know what I mean? He's playing a completely different game. I do think that character is probably insane. Honestly, I do think that character is insane. All the things that he has. Alright. Ooh, Narsh Outskirts. Yeah, he elects for Holy again. So he goes for Sword and Sorcery. So I think, you know, this is really going to come down to both of the Ramzas. The Ramzas have really been setting the pace for this match since Philios has switched. It was, his Locke was really doing a lot of work and a lot of cutting, but that Holy from both sides really been making and breaking this entire operation, honestly. Okay, so... Okay, gets that early wall rush, yep. Ooh, backs up there, doesn't get the punish. Alright, so he has now God mode. Sage mode, just this mode is just crazy. It's silly how good it is. It really makes him probably top 3 shoots once he's in this form. That fireball by itself has a ton of authority, really good tracking. It's just insanely good. So let's see what changes Philios will be making here. Okay, nice fireball there. Brave does get clipped by Holy, but now Philios already at 4,200 Brave. So early on, that's what this character can do. Now the core's coming up again. Let's see if they'll be learning from their mistakes and trying to get the core. You see there, Philios opted to try and go for an HP attack instead of getting the core that has spawned right behind him. Okay, does contempt, no go. Try to get punished by Holy, no dice. So yeah, I think he's going down. Yeah, contempt. Brave Fantasy right there, excellent awareness, and then somebody behind him, wall rushes him, takes that stock out. Ooh, so they're going to try and get the early summon off. Now, Narsh is such a split apart field that a solo summon can 100% happen. By the time that anybody would have gotten to Cupola, it would have been irrelevant. Just because Narsh is so damn huge. You probably wouldn't even be able to get all the way there in one dash gauge. So, it's just... Okay, let's take a look at Garland. Chain Cat, beautiful. Catches that step away. That's where I'm trying to go. So right now, this Diamond Dust coming out. No Enfeeble. Oh, this is Enfeeble on Philios the last second. Absolute Sword and Sorcery. Okay, gets the wall rush, but not really anybody has too much Brave, so they decide to just let it go. Death Chaos in the background gets put on life support, unfortunately. He's boosting back up. There we go. Shout. Try to do Galvanize. Ooh, beautiful move for 0 HP, but at least he gets back to his default 1K. Sometimes as a shoot, you got to do that. You got to be willing to just go ahead and do it, just to have him down for 2 to 3 seconds. Now the core is coming up behind them again. Now they're relatively far away. Which is, yeah, so the core is coming up. Yeah, I guess Holy. Yeah, going a little too hard on the core. You want to try and hit, especially when people have surge HPs, hit it, dash back a little bit, see if they're going to try and commit. So they do manage to get the core. On this stage, you can definitely play neutral for 4 minutes in a row. So let's see what ends up happening here. Gets his Rid off. Philios has 8K Brave. This character, in the right hand, is just downright silly. And he's not even using Meteor. He's using Sword and Sorcery. So yeah, just chasing him. So you see they're able to get the core there. Now on a team that technically has 2 different shoots, you have Onion Knight and you have Ramza. That core should have been gone instantly. Ooh, gets Omni Slash. Alright, so Brave Fantasy going down. But the other 2 team members do have Kill Brave, so one, oh my god, he's He's dead. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Team Delfos going down there again. That was just one kill after another after another. That was an unfortunate way to end that set. They got to really pull it together here, because I believe this match is going to be what makes or breaks it. This is either going to snowball in one direction or another. They're going to have to stay together. They're going to have to make the right decisions here. And they definitely got to do better with that core. Can't stress that enough. Not in stage mode yet. Core coming up. Right, Sword and Sorcery back there. Okay, again, they get the vast majority of the core. Again. Good punish there. So, yeah. Whoa, dodges both HPs and Helios eats a holy for his troubles. This is just... Okay, so now the core's coming up. Team Delfos actually has advantage. All three of them were right near it. He does punish the Cloud for trying to braver the core. Cloud being really so obnoxious for getting the core so quickly.
Rend them with your frigid blight.
Okay, so they got removed. Each region on the field. Ooh, Holy going off. No dice. Yep. Almost getting set up. Able to get out of there. Yep, just run away. Narsh is a very big field, so you have no problem really running away and evading Shiva on this map, as long as you don't get enfeebled, of course. None of the things are going left from there. So Brave Fantasy going in. Yep, gets the wall rush. Oh, Alex. Oh, wow. Didn't see Garland behind him performing that earthquake. He dashed right in front of him. Alright, so the core is now coming up again. And Delfos not making any cognitive effort to get it. You see 5 is going there and actually just destroying the core. Yeah, so he's dead. Yep. No punish there. Okay, Cloud coming back in. I really like what I'm seeing from this Cloud. Strife, FFX Strife, really good. Really making some really good decisions. Holy going off, no dice. Ooh, trade right there. Death Chaos to slow down. He does almost have about 3k. Ooh, Sword and Sorcery, no go. Earthquake from the top ropes, no go. Holy, no dice. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. That backdash, that side step was ridiculous. Insane stuff right there from Brave Fantasy. Capola going in. Ooh, gets put for it. Holy, and I think he's going down. No, gets the damage while he can get it, and they need a summon. Yeah, there they go.
Riddle the land with Empyrean fury.
Okay, good stuff. Julius almost got set up there. So Brave Fantasy almost at 7k. Let's take a look at him. Ooh. Yep, waiting for the side step there. Really excellent at that. Waiting for his side steps. Challenges the boosted ROMs are there. So trying to set up Capola. You see here Helios coming in from the side. Garland said none of that. But ultimately Death Chaos sniped him with Holy. So You had Brave Fantasy charging in, trying to set him up with his neutral Brave attacks. Then you had Filios trying to come in and do Sword and Sorcery, the setup. But in the far back, from halfway across the court, you had Death Chaos with Holy anyway, so it didn't matter. So here we go. Starting to match off with good stuff. Ah, yes. Okay. Smartly switching targets so he could see what Ramzo was up to. Just shield guarding. Nice sidestep there. His teammate's not bailing him out. He's right in the middle. He was in the middle of a 1v3 for some time. Yeah. I'm not really sure what happened there. He was getting, like, honestly getting oppressed there for some time before his teammates actually arrived. Holy punish, no dice. Cloud in there. Ooh, yep, trade. Ooh, nice sword and sorcery. Not really too much damage there, but gonna be able to put him down. That's what's important in this game. Can you put somebody down? Okay, so Team Delfos actually gets the first summon in this whole set, I believe. So let's see if they're gonna push to summon, or what the decision will be here. So Brave, yeah. So Team Delfos bleeding a little bit. Yeah, they're looking to try and set them up. They're summoning. You might die for that. Try to do Sword and Sorcery, no dice there. Brave Fantasy is on life support. So they're trying to set up Death Chaos. Yep, they should all be falling back. Run away, run away, run away. Yep, gets clipped. Woo! We might be seeing a 3-4. This is looking a little... Yeah, so he manages to get that kill, and then manages to get the summon off right away. So this is an extremely bad situation for Team Delfos. So does the Earthquake from the top ropes, no dice, gets Holy punished, but Filios right there being enfeebled, being set up. Rowan's right on top of him though, yeah. Yeah, nowhere to go there. So, give me one sec.
Why must it end this way?
So now it's 3-4. So they're going to take a very slight reprieve here before they jump into it. And give me 1 second.
give me a grand display.
Okay, so we are moving on to 3-4. So I'm very interested to see again what adaptation, what changes and stuff like that will be made from Team Delfos. I apologize about that intermission. My mic decided that it was didn't charge when I thought it was charging, so it's a little weird right now. It was kind of crackling and cutting in and out, being weird. So thanks you guys for sticking with me, and let's go ahead and move into the this is going to be the make or break right here. Moving into 4-3, it could definitely be 4-4 at the end of the set. Again, a lot of it's going to be stage dependent. They need to make good decisions. Team Universal 7 is definitely showing up. They're showing why they deserve to be part of this. And I'm liking everything that I'm seeing from them personally, man. I like it. Okay, so Midgar. So Midgar, not a bad stage at all. Brave Fantasy opting to go with his bread and butter, which is Vaughn. So interesting change here. Holy is probably going to be the determining factor on this stage. Holy is so terrific on this stage because it doesn't care about any of the barriers or anything like that. It's just fantastic. Really good surge HP for this stage. So Brave Fantasy generally is a Earth Interruption Azure main. I don't know if that's the set that he went with. We'll see what changes will be made. Okay, getting some tornadoes out. Again, I really like him as a foul play, right? So, alright, whoa. I think an Earth Interruption just went off. Yeah, Earth Interruption went off. He knew, again, as I mentioned before, when you get choreographed, it's easy for people to punish you. So he's been bravering, and they've been doing Earthquake on the core every single time. That's an easy Earthen every single time. Get some Fireball out. Get some Fireball out, no connection there. A lot more neutral going on from both teams here. Not really a lot of people pushing in. So core is up. All right, so Delfos really waking up with the core. At least now they're getting the core every single time. Looks like it's even core advantage. Oh, Coppola with a nice string there. Oh, that was weird. Might have been a little bit of rollback there. Definitely looked like he connected. Nothing went off though. So Brave Fantasy getting the first kill. So Coppola sitting at 4,400. He actually just pressed the button. That was crazy. He was being set up, and he said, you know, no, this isn't going to happen. I'm going to press the button. He tried to get out of the block string. Of course, Ramza has like that golden glow after his attacks. Ooh, that was a terrific read from Death Chaos. He targeted Coppola initially, then switched targets really quickly. So Coppola wasn't actually aware that he was still being targeted. He did his own holy, clip, goes down. So this is the early 2-0, 2 stock lead. Really good enfeeble, defensive enfeeble by Cloud. I'm a big fan of that. Slows the momentum down, kind of let them, you know, kind of let them cool out just a little bit, especially if they're on a hot streak and it's got some kills and stuff like that. Brave Fantasy coming in with Vaughn. Oh, Holy is everywhere. Holy at 1,000. Okay, getting set up there. Got Blaze coming in from Garland to try and save him. So it looks like they have their sights on Coppola. They have decided that Coppola, oh, he didn't get out. Enfeeble a little too late on that. Azure? Nope, gets Mirage Drive for his troubles. Right there was 3 people on him for some time. Team Universal 7 not coming to pilfer their teammates quite like I thought they might. So they get the summon, or he does shield drop, so Azure is going to be a non-factor there. Azure, I think is how it's said. Azure. So it ends up being a non-factor on that front. Alright, so we got Shiva on the field. Alright, so Filio's bleeding. Brave Fantasy at a lower life too. I think someone's gonna go down there. Yeah, in the corner there. Gets? Oh yeah, he's done. So the big thing here is that Coppola has 7,000 Brave. Yep. With Shiva, that's a free stock every single time. Okay, but the good thing here is that Team Delfos will at least have full life when they come back into this. Trying to close out the last stock. Ooh, try to drill. I'm not sure about that. Does Azure punishment? Okay, dashes up the cloud. Oh, does a defensive enfeeble again. Again, I'm a big fan of that. That really gives you a lot of options. Be able to regroup and stuff like that. Puts your opponent on ice just for a second. Alright, so you see Great Fantasy. Great Fantasy is just really looking for an opportunity here. Setting them up. Okay. So Garland ultimately gets set up there. So Team Delfos moving to match point. A lot of good adjustments there. I did really like Capola's Ramza play there. He had 7K Brave, and he was doing this thing in that match. Really good. Okay, so we're going to take a look at... Let's take a look at Capola, actually. So he's boosting, gets Galvanized out. He's going to get his focus up. Gets Shout Out. Oh, early Omni Slash. Julius goes down only for 1,000. His teammates unable to kill from there. Omni Slash being a little strange to punish if it's not like a Search HP. Oh, Earthen. No go on that. Omni Slash. No dice. Oh no, yeah. That was a beautiful setup. Capola. Here we go. Core. So it looks like Core was a little even. Oh wow, Azur's both of them for about 1,300. That was beautiful. So Def Chaos sitting at 3,800. He's definitely going to go for Holy. Gets it. And then we see Capola get clipped by Earth Interruption. Earth Interruption and Azure is such a good combination because if you dash up to somebody, if he Earth Interruption, you obviously want to HP. Or he can just HP you with Azure being so damn fast. One of the fastest HPs in the game. Good stuff there. Ooh, gets punished by Holy. Now the core's up. So I'm not seeing anybody pushing towards it. I feel no. Okay, so I see Cloud going off there. He's gonna push for the core. So the core is up for a little bit. So whoever gets a summon. Oh man, he goes down to Mirage Drive. Okay, try to stagger him. Garland smartly trying to evade. He knows what this is. He knows when somebody's trying to line him up. He's trying to get out of dodge. Capola. Okay, comes back. He is not in his god form. So he's just fighting straight up. Yep. Azure goes off. So he waited for a sidestep or for him to press a button or anything like that. They do have summon. Probably not going to be necessary. It's 2-1. Oh yeah, he's summoning a little too close. Yeah, Garland's right underneath him, and Capola's not too far off either. So I would like to see them dash back a little bit before trying to initiate that summon. Okay, so alright, so we have Strife at 3,800 now. Shiva can quickly eradicate that Brave, although it's not going to matter because Locke managed to get all his Brave off. Now Helios has Kill Brave, so let's keep our eye on him. So yeah, he's dying. No go again. Okay. Helios sleeps with a little bit of his Brave. Does Mirage Drive, no dice. Hunting and Garland. Okay, what's it gonna be? This is super tense. Omni Slash, no go. That wasn't really a good Omni Slash, unfortunately. A little too choreographed there. So they're gonna be really desperately looking for a setup. No dice. Oh, loses his Brave. He does still have Kill Brave on a few people. Yep. Capola right there gave in and did the full Brave screen. So he did the shoulder tackle into the hit away, and Death Chaos was still sitting there looking at him. Still sitting there looking at him, and that he just sniped right after that. So Team Delfos does manage to clutch it out. Capola played fantastic that entire set, and I think that he just gave in right there at the end. Right there at the end. It's really, you know, playing this many matches and stuff like that, it can really, after a while, it can get to you, and you know, stuff like that. And I'm not sure if he thought that he wasn't looking at him, but Death Chaos had been doing nothing but just doing Holy constantly, back to back to back to back. So yeah, it went off. So excellent stuff to both competitors. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. All right, so we're gonna have both teams come up and say a few words and stuff like that. Kind of go inside their head and stuff like that.
How kind of you! How kind of you! How kind of you! A toodaloo!
All right, so let's have. So we are going to have Team Delfos come up first. So we have Brave Fantasy. I think Filio said that his power just went off. Okay, that was a little strange. Okay, so you guys started off the set extremely strong, like crazy strong. I'm talking like 4-0 strong. And then they slowly started like inching back, and they made it all the way to 5-3. Talk to me a bit about the adjustments that you had to make in that set.
Well, yeah, basically we're like just getting our head back in the game. We may have let, well, I may have let like some of the wins go to my head, but I had to like calm myself down a bit. And I was just thinking if I should switch or not. And then like when Felios was like, maybe go Vaughn, I was like, yeah. So I went Vaughn, and it was good for me to do that too, because it like limits their options on what they're going to do, because they have to be careful when they approach me. Plus, I can just get an Azure if I'm around to get an easy punish. And the Earth Interruption also helps get Cloud if he tries to go for the core as well. And
yeah, that was like our biggest problem, was like Cloud just doing Braver and just like melting the core immediately.
Yeah. And plus, like, once we were sticking together more, it was helping, like Death Chaos with the clutch holies. And then we were also pressuring them too. Like I set up Death, and then he holied as well. And Philio was like applying the pressure and harassing them and hit and running them as well with the block.
Yeah, there was a lot of good setups in there, especially when you guys were like on your streak, like 4 games in a row. Right, so the first 2 games were really back and forth. They were essentially last stock, 1-1. So you guys, I felt like it could have went either way. It could have easily been you guys down 2-0 instead of being up 0-2. So I thought that you guys really, after that, game 3 and 4, when you guys got up, that was just kind of like very straightforward. You guys, you know, kind of had mastered it at that point. But how did it feel going into the set? I know that Universo 7 is a team that has been entering Battle Squared weekly, as well as ESL and stuff like that, so they do have some renown. So how did you guys feel about approaching the set? Like, what were some of your initial thoughts about it?
About going into fighting this team?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was curious about how they would do, because like I don't really fight Capola that much. I fought Universal 7 like probably 2 or 3 times in ESL before, so I was like, yeah, this might be a bit challenging, especially like when the first time me and Garbosh, when we fought Universal 7, they like posed quite a bit of challenge, but we worked our way through it. Well, once we were able to fight them again, of course. And I like just kept that in mind for when we fought them again in this Friday night fights as well.
Okay. And how about you, Death Chaos? Have you personally ever fought Universal 7?
No, I've never fought them before. But like my strategy just kind of like generally applies to every team. Like I try to look for an opening when somebody commits to something, and as soon as I see they're committing, I try to holy.
Yeah, the holy cover fires really help. It helps bring some range to the team as well, since we didn't have like an actual marksman. So you kind of fill that hole a bit. Because Ramza can be like a bootleg marksman if you want him to be.
Yeah, he definitely can be. I think that Holy is just, it has a tremendous hitbox. It's really, really good. It's really good punish HP for sure.
Yeah, we were, oh, my bad.
Go ahead. I'm gonna ask my question.
Okay. Yeah, speaking of the hitbox, we were wondering how Holy hit Garland when I set him up. I thought it was gonna miss, but it like hit his toes. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's that Ramza privilege, normally only reserved for Terra with her insane meteor hitbox.
Yeah. And meltdown.
Oh, I'm so glad that's being fixed. Even though I use Terra, she's just stupid right now. Now, this question's for you, Death Chaos. How did you feel running the Ramza mirror? Because I know that I've played with you a metric ton, and I don't think we've ever played a set where we played against a holy Ramza or a Ramza that was quite that good. How did you feel about that?
Well, it was kind of weird because I've never really seen another Ramza use holy, so it was a bit weird because then I had to shift my strategy a little bit, so I had to focus him a little bit more because obviously I use holy, so I know what he's capable of.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Knowing exactly what he is capable of, and I think one thing about the mirror match is that you understand the ranges better, whereas some of your teammates that don't play Ramza or don't play against Ramza, they're like, is this gonna hit? No, this might not hit and stuff like that, and they might overcommit, but you know the ranges because you play that character.
Yeah, so, plus Death was like punishing some of his HPs as well with his own holy, which was nice.
Yes, I did see that as well.